You've been told to drop music and run some ads and hope the money comes in. And that lie is why most artists will finish broke for the rest of this year. And if you still think success is about streaming and touring, well, it's kind of not. You see, if you think you need a big team or label, you don't. But you got to ask yourself, if all that's true, then why am I still broke? Now, do you need all of that stuff that I just mentioned? Well, sure, shows, streams, and content matter. They do, but right now you're doing all of that and the money still ain't showing up. Like you're burned out, you're confused, and you're wondering why nothing's really clicking. And the truth is, most of the money going to smart artists isn't because they're doing more, it's just that they're doing it differently. And there's only a few that will understand what I'm about to tell to you today. But when I thought I was doing everything right before I actually stopped producing music, well, I was still broke. True, but the question is, why though? I remember the moment I almost gave up on this business. Like I produced albums, visuals, and I paid for some promo, and I paid for some of them visuals, and people knew who I was, kind of, but the bank account didn't really reflect the buzz. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't in the music business. I was stuck in a streaming hustle. So I changed the game a bit for myself. I stopped focusing on exposure and I focused on products that actually monetize the impact that I was trying to bring to the table, or that I wanted to bring to the table. And therefore I found a system that worked because it leaned on 4 truths. You got to get these right here now. You got to get these. Number 1 is there's more money around music than in it. And 2, fan relationships are more powerful than the follower count. 3, the way fans are impacted by the music gives validation to the process. And then 4, here's the big one. The key to riches is all in the how. Let that sink in for a minute. Now, there's more money around music than in it. Let's break that down. Most of you all think the money is in streams and sales. But streaming is just a receipt and it's not a revenue model. The real money is in what you build around the music. And if you look at everything an artist sells outside of the music, there you will find the money that you were looking for. So what you're really seeking to do with your music-based talent is to build your influence, just like any other social media influencer or celebrity. Influence is what gets you paid. Influence is your key to the riches in the niches. Your songs are seeds. The offers you wrap around them, that's the harvest. And once you grasp this, you'll unlock new revenue streams that don't depend on streams or a massive fan base. You're an influencer. Soak it up, suck it up, because that's what's going to get you through. Now, your fan relationships are going to be greater than your follower counts. So here's what I mean by that. If you think more followers equals success, well then, even though that's true in some aspects, it's not once you get under the covers of your operation. 100 fans who trust you is far greater than 100,000 followers who scroll past you. Because these 100 fans that trust, that's your fan army. That's your foundation. Talk to them, reward them, build them, and they will ride off into the sunset with you. So today, I want you to identify your top 10 supporters and build a direct relationship with them. If you can do that, right? Offer them early access, voice memos, or just even some exclusive drop that nobody has yet. And if you don't know these 10 people, look for the people that always are commenting on your stuff frequently. And when you do this, you will begin to create buyers, not just bystanders. And this is called customer engagement, customer appreciation, all that good stuff. Now, the impact is the proof that sells. So here's what I mean. The false belief that your process has no value in it until it blows up is a terrible mindset. And though my immediate audience knows this is not the case, everyone still wants their music to blow up big and pretty fast. But the way your fans respond to your music is proof that your creation process works. And "this song got me through this" message is marketing gold. So you want to screenshot that, you want to share it, you want to build your next offer around it. That's your marketing. Let your fans become the testimony and the traction. And the better you get at creating an impactful response, the quicker we can actually get this show on the road. So I want you to start reposting some of that stuff and make a story out of it so people can feel some type of FOMO. And that way we can improve your next music offer based on the reviews. Because then, and only then, will you stop seeking external validation and start showcasing real impact through your music, which builds trust and authority. Now, here's the big one. Here's the big one. The key to the riches is in the how. It's in the how. okay? A lot of you all think that it's about what you sell, merch, music, shows. And though that may be true for music, the riches are in how you do what you do on any level. And that's the number one thing all fan audience want to know. Pause. Now take one song or an album and build an experience around every notable component of the project. Turn your next release into a fan experience, just like the Superman experience at a theme park. Because fans want to feel like they are Superman, so be their Superman. Meet them halfway on it. And that's how you turn influence into income. Even if the master and the publishing is gone, if you have influence, you can still make money in this business. Okay? No doubt about that. It might sting a little bit, but you can still make some money here. You know what I'm saying? Now, the mistake I made was chasing streams without systems. And you can't build a business off of attention alone. And I used to do it until I realized that followers don't pay, but offers do. Now, I help artists sell solutions to fans' problems and not just songs. That was my turning point. Now, most artists will think that the only way to make money is by getting the streams, selling the music, and hoping for a tour. I'm going to keep repeating at this video. And that's probably what every new artist entering this business will think. The industry made streaming look like the only way, and everyone followed the same outdated path, right? That's only because we lost CDs, and we looked at it as, we were making money off of CDs, so we should be able to make money off streaming, right? I get it. But if you keep doing this, you'll actually spend years chasing attention and then building followers who actually never buy and wondering why your talent isn't paying off. So if you start by building systems that sell what's around the music and not just the music itself, products, access, experience, and monetized engagement, then we can actually win. Like right now, like if you go to your top performing post and you message 5 people who are engaged and you ask what they love to see from you next, and then you build around that, then this will instantly turn content into market research for you and products for you, and eventually the fans into buyers because you're responding to what they want from you after you created the music now. So we're going from a streaming economy to a creator economy. And this is a mindset shift for you all because we've moved from a streaming economy to a creator economy on the music side. And only the artists who know how to monetize attention will survive, okay? Attention is currency, but impact is the bank. And those who build systems win. Everyone else gets left out. And if you don't adapt, then you'll keep building and building and building someone else's platform, going viral with no revenue, and watching other artists eat while you stay stuck. If you do adapt, you'll build your own pipeline and own the outcome. So here's what you can do about it, okay? Right now, you got 2 choices. My famous 2 choices. Keep chasing likes and dropping songs, or build the business your music deserves. The real question isn't, say it with me, should you do this? It's how much longer can you afford not to? Framework is already waiting for you. I just gave it to you, and I go a little bit deeper inside the Music Moneymakers community. One decision, whole new future. Click below. Let's get started, okay? Now, the truth is, it's not your lack of followers. It's not your gear. It's not your marketing skills. Well, maybe it is, but it's really the anxiety of trying something new and not being sure it'll work. But this system isn't based on hype. It's based on pure principle. You don't need streams. Like, you need to position what you do differently. You know what I mean? And that's not, again, I'm not saying that streams don't matter. They account for a little bit of our revenue stream in the totality of everything, but you got to position yourself in a way where you can make this work, man. Now, I know you're probably going to watch some more videos on this, and I understand your position because I do that too. But let me show you what it's really going to cost you with that. Okay, and this is what I've learned through that process. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cost you time that you can't get back. And then it's going to really break that confidence that drains daily. And the difference between doing what might work versus doing what does will be the biggest killer. So you're either going to work smart and finally get the results, or keep hoping, one day will come, right? Own your offers and your cash flow, or keep wondering why it's not clicking while others pass you by. It's either or, what you want to do about it. Because you used to think the bulk of your money came from music, right? Like, come on now, followers equal income, and you had to wait for someone to actually validate you. But now you know that the money's around the music, and the real fans are greater than the random followers, and your impact is your proof. And the how is your gold mine for what you'll earn. And you've got the mindset, the method, and the map now. So the only question is, are you ready to move like a music mogul or not? That music entrepreneur or not? That personal artist ran record label owner who does it, who's self-made, or at least with the crew that you have, or not? Music Money Makers, if you make music, you should always make money. Log on to musicmoneymakeover.com, jump to the 60-day record label course, join me in the Music Money Makers community. If you want to go deeper on this, I'll see you Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And oh yeah, grab the free stuff, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.